Prototyping with variables can seem tricky, right? I've been there, but in this video I'm going to break it down step by step, showing you how to prototype this thermometer. And the best part, you can apply these same principles to any other component. You can use the file I'm working with, just duplicate it from the link in the description. I've already designed the thermometer and the button component, so we will focus on setting up the variables to make everything work. Let's start by setting the necessary variables. You already know that we will need color variables, black for the outlines and white for the button text, blue for cold temperature, red for hot temperature, and a darker red for the pressed button state. You want that when you press the heat up button, the temperature level increase some values. And our thermometer has 200 pixels height, so let's divide it into 25 pixel increments. In the variables panel, create a new number variable and set it to 25. And just like I showed you in the preview, when the temperature is too high, let's display a string variable. For that, let's create a string variable and leave it blank. Because Figma doesn't allow you to keep it blank, let's hit space to add a blank character. Okay, now we got all the variables we need for this exercise, so let's match them in the components and then create the logic actions. The fill in the primary button will be red, and then the pressed one will be red press. Then the blue bar we will set to blue. And then here in the layout properties, when you hover on height, you see this variable icon. You click and set the height value variable you just created. This will be important to create the logic in a moment. So hit T or select the text tool and you may write something here that will be replaced now when we apply the string variable that you created. You're following until now? I hope I'm making this simple for you. Now let's go to the complicated part. Let's change here on top to prototype mode. Now click and drag from the primary button to the pressed one and select mouse down, change to pressed, and set the animation to Smart Animate. Ease in and out, and here let's set 250 milliseconds. Then click the pressed button and here we will apply the variable's logic. So if you go here on top to interactions and click add, select mouse up and click select the variable. And here you'll set the height value to height value, your variable, plus 25. This means that Figma will know the current height value of your bar and some 25 pixels to it. Then you have this plus and now you select check if else. That will give you the order to if height value more or equal than 200 pixels, what actions will happen. You want that at 200 pixels, set the color blue to red. Then click plus again to add a variable and set string to, and let's type here, caution high temperature. And here you need to add the text in quotation marks to enable Figma to read it. Then on the else condition, let's select change to change our button to normal because it's the status you want after clicked. Now let's test the prototype. You can press Shift space to preview in this modal window, and if you click you see the temperature raising until become red and show the message. Now, if you continue to click, it will continue to growing, so I didn't find a way to block it from growing, but if you know, share in the comments. I hope this video helped you understand better how to use variables. If you want more variables tutorials, let me know in the comments. You might want to see more Figma tutorials, so check this playlist with more free resources about Figma. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.